guys, today we are going to do a very simple beach shore on a rock. If you got the kit on Etsy, you've got everything you need to do this project. If you didn't get the kit on Etsy, you're gonna need some acrylic paint or markers, a palette to mix everything up if you wanna change your colors. You're going to need some water to wash your brushes, paper towel, clean workspace, and some clear varnish. Mod Podge works really well, or Liquitex also makes a gloss varnish that works good for acrylic. All right, let's get started. This is the simple shore we're going to do, so go ahead and find a rock you want to use. Colors we're going to need to have open today. We've got light blue. You see you have two oranges in your kit. Just use the lighter one, the one that looks like peach. Dark blue, green, and white. We are going to start with our thicker brush that comes in the kit. And you're going to go to the light blue. And you're going to make the sky. So we're just going to do half the rock. Actually, a little less than half the rock, I should say. But if you go further down than halfway, it's okay. It's going to get covered with the darker blue for the water, so it doesn't really matter. And it's okay if some of that white comes through. I like it that way. It looks like more of a natural sky. Go ahead and wash off your brush. Come in with the darker blue now. I'm still using that square brush. And here you're just going to do the water. So you're going to go from one end over the nice blue. Dark blue streak in the middle. I like to try to leave a dark line on the very top. So you can just come in with your brush. Just do a nice line of another layer of the dark blue. And go ahead and wash off that brush. And you're going to want to use the thin one for this, or you could use the thick one if you like. I like to be a little more precise. And I come in with some green. Right into the water. Or you can take your palette and you can mix up with a clean brush, of course, some of the green and some of that dark blue. And it makes like a teal. And that's a really nice layer to add. And wash that brush off. And then to that teal that you mixed up, add a little bit of white. You're going to come in with that bottom water layer. I'm gonna add a little more green to mine. So you have some different depth of color. Clean off that brush. I'm going to come in with a dark blue line again on the top. I don't really like, it's not really dark enough. But if you're happy with yours, you can skip this step. And from that already wet brush with blue, and come in and do some layers in the water. And go ahead and wash off your brush. Here we're going to use that thicker brush that comes with the kit. We're going to do the sand. So you're going to take some of that light peach color, not too much, and then some of the white. And you're going to mix that up. So you have a light peachy sand. And you're just going to come in on the bottom. Do that nice sandy tone. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're still going to do the white shore, so if it doesn't line up, it's okay. Okay. And go ahead and wash that brush off. Grab your pointy brush again. And here we're going to go with white. And we're just going to do a shoreline here. Just some white foam breaking on the beach. You don't want it to be a perfect line. You want it to be kind of bumpy. Just basically connecting the shore and the water. Come out a little bit with it. Then when you have your white on your brush, go ahead and back into the sky. And you want to do some clouds up there, you can. Or you can leave it cloud free. Whatever you want. Make them fluffier on the top. And then you just want to come in your sand. And on the shoreline, you're just going to take some of that peach that you had and add it to what you've mixed up for the sand. Because now you just want a darker version of that, but you don't want it to be orange. So mix that in. And then very carefully, you're just going to trace the shoreline where the water is hitting the sand. So of course that sand is going to be darker because it's wet. And you can kind of ombre it in. Give some dimension if you want. There you have it. You've got your shoreline, your ocean shore. When you're all set with it and it's all dry, you can let it dry overnight or outside for a couple hours if it's a sunny day. Then you're going to take your clear varnish that comes with your kit. Of course, when it's totally dry, I'll use a dry rock so you can see how this goes on. And you just cover the artwork totally. You could do the side of the rock too, just so you're making sure you're sealing the whole thing. And then after you do one coat, wait 5-10 minutes, come back in and do another coat of the clear. And then make sure your brush is clean. Put the cover back on your varnish so you can use it next time or else it'll dry out. And then you have a rock. This one obviously is shiny and varnished. This one not yet, it's got to dry. You've got your shoreline. You can put it outside, front porch, whatever works. I hope you enjoyed it.